Mother's Day weekend. Got to say happy Mother's Day to my mom, Mary Lou. Just a great weekend for us. We had a car that we had a top 2 car all day. Us, Jeff, and the other Jeff were really strong, and we just put ourselves in position. The pit crew got me out first, and that was the key. Those guys just did a phenomenal job. Just got to thank all the fans for coming out. Great crowd today. Got to thank FedEx and all their employees, Sprint, the number 11 team, everyone in JGR, Toyota, Coke, Wiley X, and Gillette.
Denny, also heard you say on the cool-down lap, we raised some money for charity. Big head-to-head win for DirecTV as well.
I love it. I love it. Anytime we can give back to the community, we do. I feel like I'm a guy that gives back a lot, and this is just another step for us to be able to give to a lot of kids.
What'd your mom say to you? I saw her stick her head in the window.
She says, how about that sweep?
All right, congratulations.
Great night for Denny Hamlin and Joe Gibbs Racing, our DirecTV head-to-head. Let's have a look at the rest of the Final Four. And if you picked them in exact order and they were your 4 and you had a perfect bracket, you could have won $1 million. With Kevin Harvick ending up 6th on the night, Martin Truex 19th. Wow, what a run for Denny Hamlin. Happy Mother's Day, Gay, and Jean and Jeannie, and all the moms.
Stevie and everybody at home, Mama Margaret Waltrip up there in Charles Ford.
Well, we don't want to take anything away from Denny Hamlin. He had a great car all weekend, but who would believe that last pit stop would be a contributing factor to the 2 Jeffs. Jeff Gordon misses pit road. Jeff Burton has a penalty on pit road for running over the air hose. They finished 4th and 8th, respectively.
Yeah, when you do that, you beat yourself, and you go home. It's the hardest win to deal with when you beat yourself.
A great night of action at Darlington. Down to Chris Myers.
Thanks, Mike. And guys, 3rd time this year, Jeff Gordon's led the most laps, still no wins. This time a 4th place finish instead of a 2nd place. But Denny Hamlin becoming the driver that everybody thought at the end of last year before the knee surgery with a successful run and 3 wins already this year to equal Jimmy Johnson, who had his 3rd did not DNF. Last year he had 1 the entire year.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like this year it's been like a big turnaround. Everybody's been talking about it. When's that horseshoe basically going to go away from the 48? It looks like it's going that direction. And right now it's got to be with this guy, Denny Hamlin. The Bionic Man, I'm starting to call him. They finished strong in 2009. They looked like the team that could challenge Jimmy Johnson for a championship. And he says, guys, I did the surgery because I want to get well. I want to get better. Can you imagine this guy getting stronger? The way he heals up, he's going to be something to watch later on.
All right, as he said, the good car is the best remedy for that knee. What about Jeff Gordon? Another heartbreak loss, and Matt Yoakum is standing by with the driver of the 24.
What a great drive by Jeff Gordon to bounce back from the issue with the pit road entry. Great recovery, but still disappointed over what happened.
Well, yeah, I think we missed the setup a little bit. There were moments when we were awesome. Track position's so important at this place. And, it just seemed like on 2 tires we were great. On 4 tires we really struggled. And then, we were going to come in and pit a little early and take 2. And I just didn't signal the guys behind me, and I was going to get run over. And so, I just didn't get slowed down good enough. So my fault. I mean, of course, Steve's saying if we had pitted and the caution come out, we might have been in worse trouble. But I still don't like making mistakes like that. And, we had a great car and a great team. I mean, if we'd gotten out front, I think we had something for him, but I don't know if we were ever going to get out in front of the 11. He was good, and I don't know. We'd like to see what would have happened there, but I'm happy that we drove up through there and got 4th.
And this team goes on to yet another great track for Jeff Gordon, the Monster Mile at Dover.
Well, it's been a fantastic weekend for Jamie McMurray. From the pole to a 2nd place finish, your best ever at this racetrack. Did you have fun here at the Lady in Black tonight?
Yeah, I just was praying that there weren't going to be green, white checkers. Once we got to the white flag, I was like, all right, you just got to get around here. Tires, it just seemed like track position was really important, and when you could get out front, you could go. And when we got back in traffic, we kind of were a 5th or 6th place car, but our McDonald's Chevrolet was good. It was a really good weekend for us, and I got into the wall early on, and the guys did a really good job fixing it, and we had good pit stops, and I think Juan finished in the top 5 also. So the guys at the shop are just building incredible cars, and it's certainly an honor to get to drive them.
All right, thanks, Jamie. Great night for Earnhardt Ganassi Racing.
Kurt Busch finishing third with a car that's all scraped up on the right-hand side. How hard fought was that third-place finish?
It was a great battle. I feel like we did everything right tonight with our strategy. And then to come in for that last stop and be on the two-tire sequence, that was the best thing that could have happened to us. The last 2 runs were the fastest for the Miller Lite Dodge, so thanks to Steve Addington and all our guys. Just kept plugging away. This damage came on the last lap. I threw it all out on the line, giving it all I had to get McMurray. Followed him all night, but just got to say hi to the wife and everybody partying back in Virginia at the condo, and happy Mother's Day. Mom, Grandma, love you guys.
Looks like you had fun tonight.
That's right. The fun factor was high when your car's looking good and you got a top 5.
Congratulations.
And checking the points, speaking of Virginia, Denny Hamlin, Chesterfield, Virginia, 300 miles north of Darlington here on I-95. And for him, that third win we talked about, moving up, he has gained. Denny Hamlin now 12 positions in the last 4 races. But Jeff, Kevin Harvick now, the largest points lead of the season, 110, behind Jimmy Johnson in second place.
Yeah, but a lot of people right now are looking at that 88 car, Dale Earnhardt Jr. He's jumped back up in the chase for the moment. And, you know, had a pretty impressive run right there overall.
So Denny Hamlin, Jimmy Johnson, part of the story with Kevin Harvick, your points leader, as we head to Dover next Sunday at noon Eastern. And on the pre-race show, we'll be talking with Rick Hendrick, owner, of course, of the car. By the way, Jeff Gordon seemed very emotional. I mean, he tried to get through it, but he seemed really to be affected here.
Well, I think he wanted to win here so bad. He feels like he's right on the edge. And, again, he had a really great car one more time, came up short, made a little mistake trying to get on pit road. You know, wouldas, couldas, and shouldas right now have kind of kept him out of victory lane. But you mentioned Dover and the Monster Mile, a great place last year for Jimmy Johnson, our defending champion. He swept up there. But for Denny Hamlin, he's coming in there on a hot streak. But last year, Dover was pretty cruel to him. He finished 36th and 22nd. So can he get by Dover? Will it be an Achilles heel for him? And can Jimmy Johnson rebound?
11 races through the 36th race season. This is what is ahead on our Fox affiliates. And another big weekend of sports coverage. Fox Saturday Baseball. Note the time, 4 Eastern, 1 Pacific. You'll see the Phillies in action and against the Brewers. Giants, Astros, Mariners, Rays. And then Sunday, as we said, noon Eastern from Dover, Delaware. Some NASCAR on Fox action. And, you know, you heard Denny talk about his mom, Mary Lou, used to come to the racetrack and cross her fingers the entire time that she was at the track. Said she doesn't need to do that anymore, the way he has had been so successful. But he often talks about the sacrifices his mom made along with his dad when he was out of money. They took out a second mortgage on their home, maxed out their credit cards. They estimate they spent millions of dollars to finance his career. And now not only is he paying them back, you heard the charitable efforts, and wishing his mom a very special Happy Mother's Day.
I can't wait to get to the Monster Mile next week in Dover.
It'll be a lot of fun.
It will be.
We wish all the moms out there a happy Mother's Day on Sunday. Thanks to our researcher, Patrick Perrin, our cosmetic magician, Adrian Gallatin, Jimmy from Tampa, Ed from Indianapolis, Lynn Mignani, happy 29th birthday, and Mama Peasy, happy Mother's Day. For Jeff, I'm Chris. Thanks for watching NASCAR on Fox.